Good evening and welcome to Gray Barn Antiques of Andover, New Jersey. Tonight we are going to visit with our vendor Jazzy Junque, or vendor code number 48. You will see that on her tags. She is a 20% off vendor, items not marked firm. We are Gray Barn. We are located in Andover, New Jersey, Sussex County, the upper north area of New Jersey. Exit 25 off of Route 80. You just follow 206 north up towards Newton. If you are not local, we absolutely do ship most of the items. You can find out approximately how much that will cost to ship to you by visiting the USPS.com website and popping in our zip code of 07821. To purchase, you can simply comment down here and I will get a hold of you. You can direct message us on our Facebook at Gray Barn Antiques. We are on Instagram at Gray_Barn. You can also email us at graybarn@graybarnantiques.com or call the shop at 973-786-5555. If you do not have social media and you call or send us an email, please, if you are able to and not able to do screenshots, just tell me at what point of the video you saw something that caught your eye. And we will gladly get you more information, send you pictures if you need, and of course, sell you the item if it's not too large. It has to be under 1,728 inches total square inches. So that's a 12 by 12 by 12 or anything in that kind of breakdown. So it would be like 14 by 10 by 8 would be okay to ship. So we're going to walk over to the case room now and go visit with Jazzy Junque's shelf. This is after hours, so it is a little, everything from the outside that we normally have is currently on the inside. So she has this bottom shelf here in this case. And again, 20% off. The price is the bottom number that you will see. The upper left is that vendor code 48 that I had mentioned earlier. I don't think these are hers. No, these fell down again from the shelf above hers. So I'll put those there. Alrighty, so like 20% would become $16. She has all this great jewelry. And we will be doing a jewelry showcase at some point. I just haven't had a chance. We've got a lot going on. Each month we have outdoor events going on in addition to our Wednesday night Facebook Lives every Wednesday night at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. I do a live that can be anywhere from half an hour to an hour, and you can purchase from those as well. No registration required. You just pop on and say sold in whichever item caught your eye. And if you're the first one, then the item is yours. And it's a real friendly group, so if you have any questions or anything, you just hop on in, start asking away, and everyone is more than happy to assist. So we have this nice piece of Roseville here for $36. There's the older Roseville. I don't have any knockoffs to show you the difference, but if you do compare them side by side, you can tell the difference between the authentic Roseville and the made in China knockoffs that came over here in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. There's quite a bit of it floating around. So you gotta be really careful and make sure you're purchasing, you know what to look for, or you're purchasing from somebody knowledgeable. This was given to Rose in the 1940s. And this, I guess, is called white rose, but it looks more like a pink dog flower. So this one's $36 as well. She's got some nice Belleek in here. This one's $11.20. It's got the nice green mark on it. A couple little tin lithographs there, little tiny ones, and they're not marked firm. So the small one with the lady's got some scratches on her face. She's $2.40. The gentleman behind her is that $6 or $6.50? Cannot quite make it out. I think it's $6, so that'd be $4.80. Again, she's got a lot of great jewelry, lots of small. Most of the smalls are up in here, so cute little wood needle case for $2.40. These are always very popular. We sell those a lot during the Facebook Lives. This is a really cool vintage swan pill box for $9.60. That's pretty cool. So its wings open up and you store your pills in there, or what have you, a ring or whatever you want to put next to your bed. How pretty is that? What a great way to give a gift of a ring or a piece of jewelry right in there. That'd be a nice little gift box to present, or just as is. Vintage manicure set, $12.50 becomes $10. And our prices are the same for cash or credit. And we do PayPal You can do a PayPal payment if we are shipping to you, or you can call up with your credit card. We'll still send you the PayPal invoice so you know exactly what the costs are and what we're charging you. Gives you a nice breakdown. Dunhill glass, is it lucite? No, it's glass pipe holder for $12. This is neat. Look at the glass one for just $6.40. Very delicate. Porcelain basket for $12. Things like that we try to keep in the case so they don't get damaged. It's a pretty little violets jar. And that is just $3.20 for that dainty little violets jar. So I know I have one customer who loves those things, so if she happens to see this, I expect to be pulling that aside. So again, this is Jazzy Junque's case, her shelf, and she is a 20% off vendor. We're going to walk back now to visit with her 3 booths and bookcase. So we're going to turn nice and slow. And of course, you're not limited to just purchasing from Jazzy Junque in these videos or any of our other videos or our daily Instagram and Facebook posts. If you see me walk past something that has caught your eye, do not hesitate to inquire about those items as well. And we also do have a nice selection of all kinds of candies and snacks that tend to go towards the nostalgic, as well as a large selection from the UK and Germany and France and Scotland. We got our shortbread back in. So the first booth that you see here is Auntie's Attic. We visited with her last week. That's my squirrel back here. We think it's gone, but we had we kept having a visit from a squirrel, so we kind of leave everything set up just in case it is still getting in the building, which I do not think it is. I don't know how it did not die of diabetic shock, because the thing would take whole boxes of candy out of the building. There's a nest back here in one of these trees built exclusively of candy wrappers with a very large squirrel living in it. But our landlord fixed the hole, but we just kind of set up every night as if that squirrel is still getting in here just in case. So that's what you heard is my motion sensor owl. When I leave, I blast the music. So hopefully, and we leave some lights on, that has deterred any further wanting to even come in here. So that's our squirrel story. I'm not nuts. We're sticking with it. So again, we are visiting with Jazzy Junque. Don't forget Father's Day is coming up. Now this is a newer shaker, cocktail shaker. It's just $4. Food safe, so you can see that as a full size. It's just sitting in this nice bar that has a lot of great storage in it, and there's the measurements on that. And that is, I think that's a 770, so that would be 56. It's got a lot of great chairs in here, clutches, purses. You know, a lot of the items do the talking as opposed to me doing a lot of talking. We were open yesterday for a few hours and it was nice and busy, and then we went over to the Windlass. So if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see that we went to the Windlass yesterday for lunch. That's a really pretty print. I cannot quite see the price from here, but that's very pretty. And the little shelves are for sale that she has all these things hanging, all these cute little knickknacks residing on. And I did do a few weeks ago a breakdown of all those pieces of Limoges dinnerware down there. Here's a nice little Wedgwood Jasperware in the blue vase. And that is just $8. A Belleek picture frame for $20. Cute little brass toothpick holder for just $6.40. Little pineapple. This is neat. This is all one piece. As is, there are some broken petals. Looks like it's Italy. Let's see. Yep. It's made in Italy, and that's $12. Like I said, some broken petals on that. I did put this light up here. It's new vintage style, and it's just $19.20, but I put that up there so you can actually see it, and I could light it up. Very pretty. That's a good deal. Cannot ship that. We're not, well, when I say we can't ship things, it's the fees, the post office, the fees that you end up incurring, because we do not pay for the shipping. The shipping is paid by you. I mean, I wish it was cost effective enough that we could actually cover everything, but unfortunately, that is not the way. Let's Cute little moche dish for $7.20. The bird of paradise on it. She's got some great cups and saucers. Priced very well. This is $8 for this pretty pink American Beauty. $7.20 for that set. So her prices are very, very fair. And again, when you see a price tag, so you see this 10, that would become 8. So if I go past things and you're just seeing price tags and it doesn't have the word firm, which most of her items do not, you are taking 20% off. And this would be 15, so that'd be 12. I forgot to write the price in, but it's the same size and style as the one next to it. That one has the price, so we know what that is. Cute little, newer, but it's very cute, $3.20. Little wood stud. It's kind of a wood, I don't know what that is. We sold one the other day. I didn't realize there were more, so that's good to know. 3-piece luncheon set for $6.40. That's the Rosenthal Bavaria. The pattern is Maria. That's a very good deal. Nice little Art Deco. You see the eclectic mix of everything. Some nice Lenox pieces. This is the cat sugar dish, no ladle, so that's just $6.40. And there's a flea bite on the ear. The salt and pepper set for $6.40. The great quilt, $85 and then 20% off. And here are your measurements. I did have that fully opened a few weeks ago as well, and had a picture of that. And this is a 3-plate holder for $8. That is not very shippable, so I'll have to say no on that. Here's a great yellow hat stand for just $6.40. Shaving mug for just $4.80. And again, we are visiting with Jazzy Junque at Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. Events coming up. Well, tomorrow night is our weekly Facebook Live at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then this coming weekend is the town-wide summer marketplace. So there'll be additional vendors at all the shops located inside and outside, as well as our vendors inside will do additional discounts, which are only good in person. This is neat. $8 on the toll bowl. Florence Thomas of Pasadena, California. That's a real nice one. That's a great price at just $8. Cute little basket for just $3.20. McCoy planter for $12. Now this is just the tree mug that's $14.40, and then the mugs are sold separately. I think they're a set, but I'm not 100% sure. But I can always find that information out for you if you are interested in that. Nice blue Cobalt bottle back there, $7.50 from, so that'd be $6. And again, if you are watching this video and you are not able to do screenshots, please tell me at what point you see an item that you want more information on or you wish to purchase. Makes it a lot easier for me to try to find it. Cute little piece of toll up here. That's wood key holder for $8. So like at this point you'd say $13.50, the toll key holder. Then I would be able to go and look on the video and find that with ease and get that out to you. Cast iron truck for $16. The tray is very cute at just $6.40. An old license plate from New York for $12. Longer burger. There's always nice longer burger in here. That one's just $10. Cute little set of 4 plates for $12. Then $25 firm on that McCoy planter. Nice old fishing net. Jingle Bell collar. That's the clear glass Jeanette Iris herringbone vase up there. All kinds of cork holders. They are newer, so we are antiques to contemporary. There's all different periods mixed in the shop. This is a great deal on this set she just brought in. This is 6 cups with the teapot for $11.20. What's fun with this teapot is it has a little strainer in it. Ooh, that's a neat horse wall pocket for $14.40. Another nice box. Everybody loves their nice boxes here. That one's $9.60. It's got the red inside. Very pretty. Stangle. We get a lot of nice stangle in here. The owls are George Briard, 38 and then 20% off. So I think that's like $30.40 or something like that. We got a lot of nice transferware in the plums and the pinks and reds. 1909 calendar plate for $6.40. And here's another nice little calendar plate from 1910 for just $8. I did feature the hens on nest the other days with all the different prices and measurements. And again, we are visiting with Jazzy Junque. A nice oval frame for $8. If you're interested in that and you need the measurements, let me know. I know I do have a few people who love to buy frames. You can see it's a gorgeous day out here. Nice oil painting for just $32 with a great frame. Nice artwork, art glass. This is a block set, 25, so that'd be 20 as is. So it looks like it's missing a block. And there's just the 2 images. There usually would be cards with that to show you what the other sides are to make the other pictures that are there. Coco Ray Dunn for $6.40. That's a good weight to it. It's a nice size. Even if you're not a Ray Dunn fan, it's a nice mug. Very, not round. So, works well if you're right-handed. You'll get the round portion of it. If you're left, that might be a little difficult. A little bit of Pyrex down here. Pyrex on the stand for $28 and then 20% off. Cute. Check out the turtle trivet for just $4.80. That's a good deal right there. Ironstone soap dish, and that's just $6.40. It's a nice tin mold here for just $12. That's a good deal on that. It's a salt. This is wood here. It's Villeroy and Bach. The lid's not attached, and this part is just a tight little crack there, but it's just $20. That's got a lot of age to it. This is a fun cookbook. I was looking through that the other day for just $6.40. Some more Ray Dunn. False graph. I'm gonna back up so we can. She's got these great ribbons in here too. This one's $8 for the Morgan Horse Club. It's a nice long one. Great colors. We have some stuff in the center. There's a galvanized milk container for $28 and then 20% off. I don't think it has a dairy name on it. It's a nice stack of little fruit plates for $12. Very pretty. Made in USA. Very nice little set. It does have the gold on it, so you cannot put that in the microwave. I mean, you can, but I would not recommend it. These are pretty. Look at these. These are $9.60, and they have little roses in the center. They are not marked. They do look pretty on top of that, so that'd be a pretty little part of the set. If you were to stack and mix, that's a nice mixing set right there. $7.20 on that larger bowl. We're going to come to her final booth. We're going to start at her bookcase on the end. And again, you're taking 20% off. I featured this guy a few weeks ago. He's $14.40. And this is cute. $7.20. Anna Lee, graduate for $12. We're coming up on that time of the year. Another nice cup and saucer. This one is $10. This is the Royal Albert July. Forget Me Not. I featured these two cut to clears the other day. I thought they were a fantastic deal. They are ruby glass with the clear. The larger is 8 and the smaller one's just 720. Some nice Franciscan ware. She's got these beautiful blue cobalt glasses. They're octagonal and they are sold by the same size set. So you get the 6 of these for $19.20 for the goblets. These 4 are $6.40, and then the smaller, like sherbet sized ones, are just 8. Okay, and I'm going to step back just so you can see the scope of her last booth. So if you do follow us on Instagram and Facebook, I do take what I call booth shots, and you're able to zoom in and see things closer. And I have a lot of people that will send me a screenshot with an item that they want more information on circled, and I gladly will get that for you. So this is unusual little, wow, it's got the rough pontil, so that's a good little piece of glass there for just $4. This cute little shelf for just $12. Crystal salt dip for $3.20. Here's a look at this oil lamp for just $12. Copper handmade in Israel ashtray for $6.40. These I'm going to bring up probably tomorrow night if nobody else purchases them. These are the paper mache trays. There's a set of 5 of them here for just $12. And they're that alcohol proof. These would have been the sets with all that. They had all these different sets with the larger tray, the little nut cups and everything. I just remember my grandmother having it. And I thought this pattern's just so beautiful. And I thought how pretty these would be, like underneath things as little display pieces, behind things to add a little pop of color. Just really pretty. And at $12 for 5, that's a really good deal. You can also, like if you do gifts kind of like that, if you put a couple of things on it and do that pretty wrap around it, that would be a nice little way to give a gift. Okay, so this did have a handle. You can see by the indents, which is no longer there. So that little crock is $6.40. You know, there's still some people that collect the Longaberger pottery. So this is a really good deal on this one for just $11.20. It has like the weight and feel of Ironstone. So it's a good pottery piece. This is a D-ring Fire King mug for just $4. It's the milk glass. She's got this great little rack here that spins. Wizardology book. We did get Don the other day the book she had on dragons because he's a big dragon fan. So when I saw that, I grabbed it. Look at this beautiful angel stained glass window hanger for $9.60. You can see she's a larger piece. Here's my hand. You can see she's got some good size to her. $24 on the oval mirror. The blue glass duck is missing an eye on the other side, which is why he is just $12. So if you do the nesting animals, this one is $12. Just keep this side turned out. And no one will be none the wiser except you, or somebody that goes over and picks it up. That's a pretty plate down there for $7.20 with the roses and the gold trim. And there's a nice flow blue plate there for just $4.80. And the rack that they are hanging on holds 2 plates, and that is just $6. Ooh, look at the little vintage. Ooh, that's a nice deal, $11.20. That's a very good little deal. Made in Japan. That is the Willow, the blue Willow. That's I think she was the princess and her gentleman caller who she fell in love with, and there's like a whole story behind it. If you look up the blue Willow story, they turned into the birds to be together because they're supposed to be an arranged marriage, and she wasn't in love with the man that she was supposed to marry, and she fell in love with another. Something along those lines. It's one of those lost love stories. So, and that's blue willow ware. And that's the child's tea set, and that's a really good deal. 19 pieces for $11.20. You're talking less than $1 for each piece, and you get the cute little lidded serving piece here, the teapot, the lidded sugar, 3 cups, a bunch of saucers, little plate, and the creamer. And this just came in as well. The spaghetti, it's like Salvador Dali sprayed on here. $12, 1960s picture. Wow, it's got some weight to it. And they sit on top of this really cool clock for $44, which is right twice a day. Nice articulated fruit plate for $4.80. 3 antique fruit plates. 1, 2, I don't know where the third is. It says 3. So that's $4.80. So somewhere around here is a plate that's supposed to be with that set. Or maybe it's supposed to be 2. I don't know. It's a neat perfume bottle for $12. Nice lamp that she just brought in. It's like these ram's heads, $38, so that'd be $30, $40. This is tin, this part of it. You got these nice ram heads with the silk shade. And you can see that works. Most of the lighting does work. We just can't plug everything in. Nice glass horse for just $8. Horse book for $8. And $12 on this nice oval green depression plate. Here's more of the ribbons I was talking about. She's got a great price on those. She got this great old bingo set that came in. It's got the wooden balls that I keep finding out of that. Some tags. Unfortunately, somebody like stapled and wrote on that, but the price reflects that. You have the bingo calling card on here, so you can keep track of, and little pegs for everybody. And there's more balls here. I don't know if all the balls are indeed here. There's the price, but I mean, just look at how cute this little spinner is. This is all $12. That's a very good deal on that set there. I don't want to run past anything and miss anything. $12.80 on this cute little vase here. Pair of glass candle holders for just $4.80. Very pretty. They got the little serpent fish there, and they're just clear glass. There's a metal apple for $4. That's solid. $3.20. I'm sorry. A nice ginger jar for $8. It's gold and yellow and very pretty. Worcester, I can say that. I can't say the sauce, but I can say that one. Cute little Lenox vase for just $8. Some decorative molding pieces. Niagara Falls Jasperware for $4.40. Jar of spools for $16. We got some great compotes. There's always a great selection of everything in this shop. Most of our vendors do come in a few times a week to restock and bring in more items. Candle snuffer, $4. And it looks like it has some marks here that I cannot quite read. It looks like a brass top. Nice piece of pyrography back here. Flemish plaque, 28, so that'd be $22.40. Wood plaque for $6.40. Nope, I'm back into stuff. And yes, these shelves and the furniture that you just saw are all for sale. The large cubicle cubby holder is not though, but this is like the kind of stuff that you get like at Wayfair and IKEA. Again, we are visiting with Jazzy Junque. Take 20% off prices that you see that are not marked firm. The pink-eyed Josephs as opposed to the black-eyed Joseph girls, which are the older ones. Ribbon container for $8. The little dollhouse coat rack here is missing a spoke. That is $5.60. We do get dollhouse furniture in. It goes out pretty quick. As soon as it comes in, it goes out. This is $6.40. It's made in Germany. It's the older German mark. Nice little bone dish there, the pink and the yellow roses. Some Royal Albert there. And now we're going to come to the front of her booth. And while this lighting does work, it is just not plugged in. So you have this unusual lamp. I did feature this one the other day. We do have the measurements of that online. This thing's got all kinds of fun stuff going on. It's got crystals, it's got seashells, it's got beads, it's got just a lot of character to it. The metal base. So I did feature these guys the other day. They are great anthropomorphic towels, and they are sold individually. I just want to put something down back here. And these are $6 each. They're really sweet. They've got a lot of character. They're all hand stitched. Nice knife rest. They are getting harder to find. This is a larger one, so this would have been probably for like the serving knife, and that's $8 as opposed to the individual ones that you put in front of your guest seats for their knives. They're dinner knives. It's a pretty plate stand. Another Willow that's got a little bit of weight to it. It is a smaller pedestal, and that is $14.40. You can see that. And we are going to head up front now and go back over the information. This is her booth as well. Here's the vintage sconce for $24. Is it? Seems fine. It's got just a couple little things, but it is chalkware. It is heavy. Lovely little Bo Peep here for just $12. She's like from the 1920s, 30s. On that old linen, and that is framed and ready to hang. And this Celtic looking needle point for $36. And all the detail on that as well, and that is framed and ready for you. We are going to head back up now and get that information for you. Again, you visited with Jazzy Junque, vendor number 48 at the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. Anything that you saw on this video, our past videos, on our Facebook or Instagram page that you wish to have more information on, please do not hesitate to reach out and contact us. We will gladly get you that information. Thank you as always for visiting with Gray Barn, and have a wonderful evening.